Hi, how's it going? Are you considering using Logos 8 in particular? I've been with the company for over 10 years and I've upgraded every single time. They have a lot of beautiful features and lots of magnificent resources. However, I'm a little disappointed about the note system. In fact, I'm devastated, very upset about how the notes function. Now, looking things up, granted, is easy. Looking things up, that's easy. But when you're dealing with practicality and function, the notes are lacking incredibly. I'll show you what I'm saying. In Logos 7, you used to be able to hover your mouse over a note and it would tell you what notebook it was in. That's so incredibly useful because if I'm looking at a passage here, say Revelation chapter 2, verse 5, I got 4 notes on it. I'm looking for the notebook that deals with the subject that I'm on right now. I know I've got it in a notebook already. I'm just trying to figure out which notebook it's in. So I hover my mouse over it. I can't see the notebook anymore. Here's another note. I used to be able to just put my mouse over it. Oh, it's in that notebook? No, I don't need it. Oh, it's in that notebook? No. Here's the one I want. This is the notebook that I want. And I would click it, and guess what? It would open up the entire notebook, all the notes that were in that notebook, so that I could access and see all the notes pertaining to that notebook. Today, in Logos 8, when you hover your mouse over the note, you don't know which notebook it is. You're forced to click it open, and that may not seem so bad, except when you click it, it doesn't open the notebook. It only opens up the tiny little note that's in the notebook. You can see the name of the notebook up here. You can see the name of the notebook finally, so you have to click it to see the name of the notebook. I guess, we could live with that. Click each one, that's not it. Go to the next one, click it, open it up. No, that's not it. Click the next one. No, that's not it. Just click them when you didn't have to do that before. But let's just say you're willing to do that. Here comes the notebook name, and you can finally see the notebook name. Wouldn't it be nice? Because they don't open up the whole notebook, and you're like, well, where's the rest of the notes? Why isn't it opening up the notebook? It used to do that in Logos 7. You've got, say, 10, 15 notes in this notebook. You're only going to see the one right there. You're looking for all of them. So you would love to have the whole notebook open up. Well, here's the name of the note, and I was thinking, surely, since they don't open up the whole notebook, surely I could click this link right here. And here it goes. Now it's going to open. No, it doesn't open. And if you type it in right here, it's not going to open it. What do you got to do? You got to go all the way over here, and look how many clicks it takes. First, you got to click the notebook. Then you got to click the glass, and then you got to type the same name in. Faith that obeys, and then boom, finally it shows up, and then you can click it, and then after all that, it will open up all the notes that are in that notebook. All the notes that were in this one notebook right over here, all the notes that were in that notebook. And before, in Logos 7, all I had to do was click this right here. Boom, click it. All the notebook would open up. All the notes would open up. And not only that, I could avoid clicking that if it's not the right notebook. You see, I can't even tell which notebook that is. I can't tell what any of these notebooks are. None of them. You used to be able to tell what your notebooks were. I mean, now I got to go like, well, was it in that verse? Or if I wasn't sure which verse it was in. Look at all these notes I got just in Revelation chapter 2. And I'm looking for a particular note in that note. I could just hover my mouse over it. And find out what book it's in. What book is that in? What book is that in? There, and it would show me the book. No, it's not that book, not that book, not that book, not that book. And on any one of these notes, all I had to do was click it, and it would open up the entire book. Man, that was easy. That was efficient. That was fast. That was beautiful. Can't do that now. It's a lot of steps to get to that notebook and get it all opened up after typing it in and all this business. It takes you 10, 20 times longer to pull up the notebook. Okay, I think I've said enough about one of the main problems with the notes. And I like Logos. I liked them. I'm trying to like them, but it's taken me so much longer to do my work. Now, another thing was, why do you have all these tabs up here? Well, I work a lot. I've got a lot of things. I used to be able to see what the names of these notes were up here. Now you can't anymore. Now you got to click each one until you find it. If it's not the right one, go to the next one. Is this the one I'm looking for? No, no, that's not it. Before you could see baptism or fire or water or whatever you have up here, Jesus, deity, whatever you could name it, and know which notebook it was. Now it takes you 10 times, 20 times longer to find it. But what I'm trying to say is, why do I have all these open? Well, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Over here, you'll see that we have layouts, all these layouts. Now, I may forget what notes I'm using in this layout. I'll go to another layout, and I've got all these layouts with they got all different notes. And when I open it up, I forget which notes they are. And guess what? It looks like this when you open it up. You open one up and it's got all these blank notes at the top. I'm like, doggone it, which ones are these again? It used to give me that information right on top. I didn't have to click in the note. Every time I open up a layout, I got to go to the top and figure out which notes it is. And the same problem occurs in every layout because no notes give you the name title like they used to. Now, I ask you this. If they used to give you the name title at the top, why do you think they created that function? Because it was powerful and it was good. And why over here in Logos 7 did they show you the name of the notebook and what gave you the ability to open up the whole notebook? Because it was powerful and it was fast and it was a good thing. So hopefully, if Logos 8 is going to be the gold cream of the crop like it was, I'm not saying it's not beneficial to new people. I'm saying for people in Logos 7 who want to upgrade, you better beware. You better beware because it is going to take you 10 times longer to do your work with the notes. If you use notes, I'm not saying the other tools that they have, like this up here. I'm not saying this stuff is bad. The sermons and the guides. I'm not saying any of that's bad. The passage guide, the word study guide, the theological guide, all that stuff's probably super duper good. But most people really need and use the notes and need the notes. The notes have to be more efficient, faster, more practical, more functional. And hopefully they will make these changes. And they said they are. So we're waiting patiently. We're waiting patiently. I've upgraded every single time. Over 10 years I've used it. I've never said anything bad, never had anything bad. Every time I've upgraded, it's always been so cool, so much better. I was literally fell out of my chair when I couldn't name the tabs, pull up the full notebook, see the name of the notebook. I had to go searching and typing and all this business. I really hurt. It hurt. I guess I got spoiled. I got spoiled with Logos. So they say they're going to fix this stuff. I really hope they are. I really hope and pray they are. Because I need my work to go faster.